With over 400 usable Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet's Draft League, it might seem like every type would have plenty of strong options, but that's not always the case. Some types are stacked with powerhouses, while others feel like they're scraping the bottom of the barrel. What's going on, my fellows? It's your boy DyeItTight here, and today we're diving into who I think is the best Pokemon for each typing in Draft League battles. For this list, we're sticking to just standard Draft League tiers, so no Terras, no Ubers, and we're going to cut some of the Pokemon on the border like Dragapult, Spectre, Zamazenta, and Qianpao. Now, let's get into it, but before we start, make sure to like and subscribe and comment down below who you guys think was snubbed off this list, and let me know what you guys would like to see next. We'll get into the list. Leading off our list is the classy yet deadly Meowscarada. As a grass dark type, it's more than just a fashionable feline, it's a Draft League nightmare. Its signature ability Protean lets it change its type to match the move it's using, giving it incredible offensive flexibility and a stab boost on everything it hits. Pair that with Flower Trick, a move that guarantees critical hits, and you've got a weapon tailor-made for taking down bulky threats. Add in U-turn for pivoting, knockoff to disrupt items, and its blistering speed, Meowscarada becomes a versatile threat that's hard to pin down. Sure, it's a little on the frail side, but when you're this fast and adaptable, who cares? If you're drafting grass, Meowscarada is the way to go. Taking the spot for the fire type is the ferocious Gouging Fire, a dragon fire powerhouse that dominates the battlefield with sheer versatility and power. With the ability to boost either attack, speed, or defense thanks to its booster energy and photosynthesis combo, this Pokemon is always ready to set up and take down your team. Its Fire Dragon typing is a dangerous combination, offering both offensive and defensive advantages. Whether it's hitting hard with Flare Blitz or lowering your opponent's attack with Breaking Swipe, Gouging Fire can adapt to any situation. Add an Outrage for some serious physical damage and a solid speed tier, and this Pokemon becomes a versatile threat that can either sweep or break through walls. If you're looking for a fire type that's always in prime position to dominate, Gouging Fire is the one you want on your team. Representing the water type category is Greninja, a sleek and unpredictable offensive menace that keeps opponents on their toes. With Protean, Greninja can change its type to match the move it's using, giving it unmatched offensive flexibility. Whether spamming powerful Hydro Pumps, hitting hard with Ice Beam, or setting up spikes, it has a tool for every situation. Its speed tier of 122 is one of the best in the game, allowing it to outspeed and threaten most opponents, while its dark type moves can catch your foes off guard. Greninja's ability to adapt on the fly and hit hard from almost any angle makes it an essential pick for any team looking to stay unpredictable and offensive. If you're drafting water, Greninja is your go-to for speed, flexibility, and pure offensive pressure. Carrying the torch for electric types is Iron Hands, a bulky brawler that can take hits and dish out punishment in equal measure. This electric fighting type that can check nearly every Pokemon in the game, no matter what your opponent throws at it. Iron Hands has the tools to trade 1-for-1 at the very least. Its solid bulk allows it to tank hits from all sides, while its offensive presence with moves like Wild Charge and Close Combat can make it a nightmare to face. But what really makes Iron Hands dangerous is its access to Swords Dance, which lets it become a fierce physical attacker in the right matchup. If you get a free turn to set up, Iron Hands can quickly turn into a monster, breaking through teams with sheer power. Whether it's checking threats or ramping up its offensive output, Iron Hands can do it all. Flying high above the competition, Tornadus Therian is the ultimate pivot Pokemon for any team. Thanks to its impressive bulk, it can avoid being one-shot by most attackers, making it an ideal switch-in for a variety of threats. With Regenerator, it can pivot out with U-turn and recover 33% of its health each time it switches out, giving it incredible staying power throughout the match. And with heavy-duty Poots, Torrentee doesn't have to worry about hazards, making it a constant threat on the field. Whether it's hitting hard with a Hurricane or setting up with Nasty Plot, Torrentee can quickly turn into an offensive powerhouse. It also has great coverage like Psychic, Sludge Wave, and Heat Wave, letting it hit a variety of threats hard. On top of its offensive presence, Torrentee provides invaluable utility with moves like Knockoff to remove items and Taunt to shut down setup or stallers. Whether it's offensive or defensive, Torrentee is the ultimate versatile flying type. Terapagos is the epitome of normal type versatility, with a rare combination of bulk and offensive power. When at full HP, Terapagos reduces the effectiveness of attacks it takes by 50%, making it tough to break through early in the game. Terapagos also packs offensive potential with its signature move Terra Starstorm, which hits incredibly hard and can sweep teams with the right setup. It can also Rock Polish to boost its speed or use Calm Mind to enhance its special attacking and defensive stats. In addition to its offensive and setup moves, Terapagos has a solid utility with Rapid Spin, allowing it to clear hazards from the field. With a strong move pool and ability to adapt to various roles, Terapagos is a versatile and dangerous normal type option. Great Tusk is an absolute force of nature in the ground type category, combining raw power with utility. With its massive physical stats, Great Tusk can break through almost any defensive wall with ease. It has access to close combat and headlong rush, both which hit incredibly hard, especially when boosted by photosynthesis. But its offensive prowess doesn't stop there. Great Tusk also has coverage options like Ice Spinner to hit flying types and dragon types hard, as well as Heavy Slam to deal with those pesky fairy types. Whether it's hitting with raw power or supporting your team with Stealth Rock to pressure opponents, Great Tusk brings utility to the table. Plus, with Rapid Spin, it can clear hazards while boosting its speed, keeping momentum in your favor. With Great Tusk, you get a potent offensive and utility Pokemon that can pivot between breaking down defenses and supporting your team. Iron Boulder is a powerhouse in the rock type category, delivering crushing offensive pressure. With its powerful Quark Drive ability and booster energy, Iron Boulder can either boost speed or attack, setting it up to hit like a truck. It has a wide move pool, including powerful stab moves like Zen Headbutt and Mighty Cleave, making it a real offensive threat. It also has great coverage with Close Combat or Earthquake to deal with steel and rock types, or using Poison Jab / Iron Head to catch fairy types. Iron Boulder has the coverage to break through nearly any team. Its offensive versatility shines with the ability to run Swords Dance set for setup or a Choice Band set for raw, unrelenting power. With its great offensive move pool and setup potential, Iron Boulder is a formidable offense presence to any team. Deoxys Speed gets its name by being an absolute speed demon in the Psychic type category, outrunning nearly everything in its path. Thanks to its blistering speed stat, Deoxys Speed is so fast that you can afford to invest EVs in both bulk and offense and still be faster than nearly everything you need to outspeed, sometimes even being faster than Choice Scarfed users. This gives it great flexibility in the terms of stat distribution. Offensively, it can run a physical set like Zen Headbutt and Shadow Claw, or even a special set like Psycho Boost and Shadow Ball, providing tons of coverage, but Dio Speed doesn't stop there. It also has some unexpected utility with Knockoff, making it a pain for opponents to rely on key items, but what really sets it apart is its potential for surprise Cosmic Powers sets, which can catch opponents off guard and allow it to become a bulky setup threat. Even if Deoxys Speed finds itself in a bad matchup, it can still be turned into a hazard stacker and provide valuable support for your team. Scizor may be a bug, but it's the kind of bug you don't want to mess with. This bug steel type has been a Draft League staple thanks to its solid typing. Scizor is a versatile Pokemon that can be played both offensively and defensively. Its Technician ability powers up moves like Bullet Punch, which gives it priority and makes it a fantastic revenge killer. One of the most notable traits is its ability to pivot with U-turn, letting it safely bring in other threats while maintaining momentum. With access to Defog, it can also clear hazards for your team, which makes it a valuable utility option. If you're looking for extra coverage, Scizor can run Knockoff to strip away items and cripple foes. It's a Pokemon that can take hits with decent bulk while still threatening with powerful attacks and solid utility. Slowking Galar may not be flashy, but it's the kind of Pokemon that slowly grinds down your opponent's team while staying out of harm's way. With its Regenerator ability, Slowking Galar can pivot in and out of battle, healing a third of its health every time it switches out. This makes it one of the best pivot Pokemon in the game, allowing it to provide great value over the course of a match. Offensively, it has access to moves like Sludge Bomb and Psychic for strong stab, and if you need a little extra utility, it can run Knockoff to remove opponent's items or Future Sight to set up future pressure. Slowking Galar can also work as a special tank, using its decent special defense to sponge hits while firing back with powerful attacks. Additionally, with Chilly Reception, it can let Slowking Galar safely switch out last, giving you an advantage in the late game by maintaining momentum and keeping key threats alive. Whether it's walling foes, providing utility, or hitting hard, Slowking Galar is a versatile threat and reliable choice on almost any team. Urshifu Single Strike is the kind of Pokemon that walks in, punches you in the face, and leaves before you even know what happened. With its Unseen Fist ability, Urshifu Single can pass Protect, making it an absolute nightmare for defensive teams. Its signature move, Wicked Blow, guarantees critical hits, allowing it to dish out huge damage while breaking through bulky foes. And on top of that, it has access to Swords Dance, which boosts its attack to terrifying levels, as well as Bulk Up to enhance both its physical offense and defense. If you're looking for a way to outspeed threats, Urshifu Single can use Trailblaze to boost its speed, giving it a way to keep up with faster opponents. And if that wasn't enough, Urshifu Single also has Sucker Punch, which lets you outspeed and knock out faster Pokemon that might otherwise threaten it. Whether you're using it as a setup sweeper or a fast offensive threat, Urshifu Single is one of the best wall breakers and cleaners in the game. Next up is the sleek and speedy Iron Bundle. With its ice water typing and its blistering speed, this fast-paced Pokemon is more than just a frosty face. It's a threat in any draft league. Utilizing its Quark Drive ability, it can boost speed even further when activated by a booster energy, making it an incredibly fast and hard-hitting threat. With access to a powerful special move pool, Iron Bundle can unleash devastating attacks like Freeze Dry, which hits water types for super effective damage, and Hydro Pump for powerful stab. Additionally, Iron Bundle can pivot with U-turn, maintaining momentum while getting out of potential bad matchups. Thanks to its blistering speed, Iron Bundle can outspeed most threats, hit hard with special moves, and be an excellent offensive presence, making it a valuable pick in Draft League. For Ghosts, we got Goldango, the Ghost Steel type that's a real game changer in the Draft League. With its unique typing and incredible offensive potential, it's more than just a solid pick, it's a tactical powerhouse that can turn the tide of any battle. Thanks to its Good as Gold ability, it's immune to most status moves and prevents all hazard removal, making it an excellent partner with hazard stacking teams. On the offensive side, Goldango can hit hard with its signature move Make It Rain, a powerful steel-type special attack. Shadow Ball provides solid stab, and Thunderbolt or Focus Blast round out its move pool with extra coverage against water and dark types. But it's not just about raw power. Goldango is also incredibly versatile. It can act as a fast special attacker, a utility Pokemon with access to Nasty Plot for setup, or even a defensive presence with its good bulk. Goldango excels in almost any role thanks to its ability to check a wide variety of threats, hit hard, and avoid status, making it one of the top picks for any draft league. Coming in hot is Darkrai, the dark-type special attacker that's as terrifying as it is relentless. With the ability to pressure opponents from the get-go, Darkrai brings offensive firepower that makes it a nightmare to face. Dark Pulse is its main stab attack, hitting hard with high special attack and a chance to flinch opponents. Darkrai also has great coverage moves like Psychic and Sludge Bomb, allowing it to hit a variety of threats, including fighting and fairy types. And on top of that, Darkrai can run Nasty Plot to boost its already impressive special attack even further, making it an absolute nightmare once it gets set up. With excellent speed, Darkrai is able to outspeed and threaten a wide variety of threats, while its access to Taunt can shut down sweepers or support Pokemon. And if you're ballsy enough to click Hypnosis, Bad Dreams will make your opponent regret it, applying constant chip damage while they try to recover. Whether it's setting up to sweep, punishing sleeping foes, or simply spreading status, Darkrai is a versatile and potent offensive force in Draft League. For the best steel, Iron Treads, the steel ground type that's as tough as nails. Iron Treads is known for its Quark Drive ability, which boosts either its speed or attack depending on its EVs, allowing it to outspeed threats or hit harder right off the bat. In its move pool, it has access to powerful physical options like Earthquake and Heavy Slam for reliable stab damage. Iron Treads also has access to Ice Spinner to check pesky, flying, or dragon types, making it a great answer to common threats. The ability to set up with Stealth Rock or provide defensive utility with Rapid Spin allows Iron Treads to fit seamlessly into hazard stacking teams, while Body Press makes use of its solid defensive stat. Whether it's hitting hard with offensive moves or supporting the team with hazard control, Iron Treads can handle almost any role efficiently in Draft League. Garchomp's next on the list, and this dragon ground type has been dominating the competitive scene for years, because it's simply built to break through anything in its way. With its fantastic speed and attack, Garchomp can take over any game with ease. Its move pool is stacked, with Earthquake as a reliable and powerful ground stab move, and Dragon Claw Outrage for constant dragon offense. Garchomp can also run Swords Dance to boost its attack, combined with Scale Shot to boost its speed to sweep through teams with its powerful physical moves. Garchomp is also one of the few Pokemon that can effectively run both Stealth Rock and Spikes, giving it great utility on stall and hazard stacking teams. Thanks to its rough skin ability, Garchomp punishes physical attackers that try to make contact, and when it's paired with Rocky Helmet, those same attackers will find themselves taking heavy damage every time they try to hit Garchomp. With excellent bulk and great offensive presence, Garchomp is a dangerous threat in Draft League, capable of sweeping, tanking hits, or even acting as a reliable pivot. Whether you're using it as a setup sweeper or just a fast offensive presence, Garchomp is always a top tier pick. Iron Valiant charges into the fray as a fairy fighting type powerhouse, blending blistering speed with a move pool that makes it a serious threat on both the physical and special sides. It can hit hard physically with Close Combat and Spirit Break, or specially with Aura Sphere and Moonblast, allowing it to hit from either offensive side. With priority moves like Vacuum Wave and Shadow Sneak, it can pick off faster threats. Photosynthesis boosts either speed, attack, or special attack depending on the matchup. Its coverage includes moves like Zen Headbutt, Knockoff, Shadow Ball, and Shadow Claw, letting it break through a wide variety of foes. Swords Dance and Calm Mind provide setup potential. Iron Valiant is a fast, flexible threat that can handle teams from both physical and special angles. That covers the best Pokemon for each typing in Draft League for Scarlet and Violet. With over 400 Pokemon to choose from, these picks are some of the most versatile and powerful options for the team. Whether you're drafting for your next league or just scouting top-tier choices, these Pokemon can make a huge impact. Make sure to let me know what you would have chosen instead. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and follow for more Draft League content. Peace.